What is up, guys? This is a foundational video for extrasensory perception, for psychic development and energetic healing. Okay, when you're doing meditation, when you're doing energy work, these are the keys you can always come back to, okay? Remember these. I've learned these, and I have to repeatedly learn these over months and years of energy work, of meditation. This is kind of like the maxims, the mantras to always keep in mind, and it will get you through the most frustrating times. Okay, number one, feel all. Feel all. You must feel all and allow things to move, allow things to release. Feel all. Don't specify. Don't get so frustrated and caught up in one spot. When you find yourself doing that, go back to the floodlight and feel all. Second thing, release judgment, release expectation, release reaction and attachment. Okay. So when you're doing energy work, when you're tapping into the subtle realms, all of a sudden something might start expanding, something might start moving, right? All of a sudden your imagination starts to manifest. If you react, it's going to be instinctual, right? You cannot react, you cannot judge, you cannot expect, you cannot anticipate. My friends, you must feel all, the passive observer, observing what is happening from above. Okay, this whole second thing is about disconnecting from the physical and allowing things to happen. Do not judge. Write down judgments. What is that? What am I feeling? Right? I'm feeling anxious. What is anxiety? What does that feel like inside my body? Do not judge. Do not put labels on. Right? Feel all. Allow all. Right? Don't expect, don't anticipate. The third thing, overcoming discomfort. Right? Things, pain, all these things might be happening. Weird sensations occurring when you're using your imagination, you're tapped into awareness. Overcome discomfort. You must literally go to a plane above, right? Realize and identify with the self, the true self, the energetic essence, and allow all things to occur in the physical. Next key point. The problem is what you can't feel. If you feel all these tight things in your stomach and whatnot, realize that the problem is actually behind you. It's behind the spine, okay? Most problems originate from actually behind you and in your aura. The problem is where you can't feel. If you're getting really frustrated on one spot, you're trying to heal something, right? You're trying to feel something. The problem is where you can't feel. Expand and feel everything, okay? Hold that spot of tension and feel everything around it. Next, I just want to go through just some very essential key points now. And I'll keep coming back to maxims, just like how my mind's going right now. You cannot try to do anything. A master of energy work is actually tapped into it's just like moving your hand. That's what you're trying to get to. You're trying to tap into the perception of the subtle things going on around you. And you can manipulate and control these, but you cannot try to do it. It literally must be, okay, I can feel that, I am that, I move that, right? I am. So there is no trying. Okay? You cannot try to feel something. You cannot try to move something extra, like in terms of psychic telekinesis. You must do it just below the conscious level, right? Everything that is happening here must be going on below, like the conscious level. That's why I'm saying take a plane above and look down. Feel. Okay. You cannot try. You must do. Okay. And this gets into another note on shifting the identity. You cannot identify with the body. You must identify with everything around you. All is self. All is mind. Okay. Identify with everything. See yourself as the energetic currents and the energetic flows. If you get past the identity of the body, all of a sudden you can start moving things out here because you are that. It's just like moving your hand. It's just like clenching your stomach. It's just like moving a finger. You're blinking. It's like that. That's what you're trying to tap into. another major key right here, the imagination. Okay, so blueprint, real quick, for doing energy work, extrasensory perception, any of this stuff. It's a combination of the imagination, breath, and awareness. Okay, imagination, breath, and awareness. So you're breathing deep. You're breathing through every cell of the body. You're breathing fully through your whole aura. You're breathing as everything you are. You're connected to the currents. The breath is a give and take, an equal exchange. The breath is like the pulse of the energy, of the essence. Okay? You're breathing. When you breathe, connect your breath to the wind, connect your breath to the stream, and breathe as it. God breathed life into the universe and expanded it. God breathed life into the heavens and expanded it. Breathe as whatever you're trying to move. Your breath is the animating force. Okay? Your breath is the animating force. It's what moves things. It's what initiates flow. What you must do is hold the imagination. The imagination that you can always come back to and will always put you right back on track is one with the sun state. You are becoming a sun. 1 point of expansion, light all around you. You are one with the light. You are full, right? It's an expansive feeling. It's a feeling of bliss, of comfort, of pure release, of pure relaxation. One with the sun state, imagining the purest healing warm light all around you, all the way through you, in all aspects, complete consciousness, complete awareness of every part of being. One with the sun state. Always come back to that imagination. Breathe, breath, breathe life into it. Breathe as the sun. Breathe, using that imagination, breathe as it. Imagine light pulsing as you breathe. Imagine streams flowing through you as you breathe. Okay, imagination, breath. Now awareness. Awareness, whatever you're feeling, right? All of a sudden this sensation creeps over you. All of a sudden this expansiveness starts to happen. Things start moving. Pain creeps up on you. Align your awareness. Align your imagination with your awareness. So if you're imagining the stream running straight through your heart center, right? And you feel your heart center start to feel sensations and things start to slowly move, right? Align your imagination of the stream and how it's flowing through you with what you're feeling. When you can make your awareness and your imagination one and feel all, you can transcend. You become one with the sun state. Use your imagination, your breath, and your awareness. Combine all three, and bang, that's how you do it. Okay, that's a blueprint right there. Let's see what else is really important here. Whenever you get frustrated, whenever you've been doing energy work, meditation, right, and you're really stuck on one point, to overcome that point, what you must do is hold it and then go back to the full picture. Instantly, full back to the whole picture. Complete release, relaxation, right? That point, just don't even think about it, but hold it there. And then feel everything and just whatever, just stop, right? It's like a recalibration, like a reset. And allow that point to flow back into everything. Allow whatever was frustrating you, maybe you're meditating and you're trying to stop your mind. Maybe you're trying to feel something, right? Maybe you're trying to do something new. Whatever you're trying to do, you're getting frustrated because you're still trying. What you must do is keep that, hold that in your awareness, but go back to the full picture. Go back to complete peace and tranquility and allow that to flow back into everything. That brings us to another key point. Tranquility of mind, tranquility of body. In order to do energy work, in order to tap into the subtle and extrasensory realms, you must have a meditative mind, right? So peace of mind and a completely relaxed body. Why is this? We are transcending the physical. The physical has 5 senses. If you want to tap into the extrasensory, if you want to tap into the psychic and subtle realms, tranquility of mind, tranquility of body. It's like your body's almost going to sleep, okay? Let your body go to sleep. Keep your mind, the essence of mind, awake, the higher mind. Don't tap into thought. Don't tap into loud, audible thoughts. Tap into visual, the fifth dimension, okay? Tranquility of mind, tranquility of body. Always come back to that. Whenever you're clenching, whenever you get stuck, whenever you get frustrated, breathe deep, feel whatever you're tensing around your whole body and just release all. Brings us to another key point about releasing blockages. Something stuck. If this was on YouTube, the rest of this is in my course or on Patreon, where I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of different extrasensory and psychic meditations and tips. So go check out my Patreon or get the package. If you're with me, let's continue this with some keys. If you're frustrated, you have a blockage that you're trying to release, right? Breathe life, breathe life, breathe light into it over and over, expanding, condensing, right? Build up that point in your awareness and your imagination, in the physical sensation. Build it, and then release everything. Feel the whole body, feel every cell, feel the whole aura, and breathe with it, right? Hold that point and see what else starts to move. See what else starts to expand, and realize that every point is connected. To release something, you might be getting so frustrated trying to release something or trying to access something that you can sense, you can feel it, right? Well, you actually must release all these knots, all these different reservoirs and expansions and connections, right? Let everything move, holding that point with the intention of releasing that point, right? And let everything else move. And that point will release, okay? It's a major key right here. Major key, a master key. Anytime I've ever leveled up, anytime I've had a huge jump in awareness, anytime I've really expanded and released a lot of shit, I was never trying. I was never really focused. I was never struggling against all this tension. I was never tied up in knots. It was like after I went to the very brink where I feel so tight, where I'm so frustrated and these blocks are just so painful, right? And then like I let go. I went and did something else and I came back to it. It's like this feeling of expansion, this feeling of just complete bliss kind of comes in, creeps in from the edges, right? And then your whole body, you just feel this flow and you just release into it. And these things release like that. It's like magic. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Your biggest jumps, the massive leaps, don't happen when you're like focused on something. They happen when you completely relax and allow the things to flow in. Now there's two sides of the coin here. You gotta be forcing light into the blockages. You gotta be like struggling against tension and feeling this tension and feeling all this shit. But realize that the massive leaps happen when you let this blanket of just bliss and expansion and you just completely disconnect. You give up, right? And this shit just comes over you and things like pop and release like none other. Brings us to another key point. I almost touched on this at the beginning, but to release any single point, right? To release, what you must do is almost go to the edges of your aura and bring light in. Everything releases from the edges in, okay? The thing at the center cord, to release that, you must release from outside in. That's just a key, okay? Maybe that might help you if you're at that level. More keys. Your thoughts. They're physical things around you. To reach tranquility of mind, imagine your thoughts flowing. Imagine everything flowing through your mind and allow your mind to become one with the currents, one with the flow. That'll help you like tranquilize your mind, especially if you're focused on trying to do something, which is one side of the coin. You gotta go to the other side of the coin and let that flow with everything else. Okay. Let's move into other keys. Vibration. In your visual, this is in the imagination and intention realms. This like level 1 realm. Then we go to breath and awareness. Imagine your whole aura vibrating. Imagine everything in you and outside of you vibrating, right? And anything that's disharmonious with that pure light, that pure vibration that you're invoking from your pineal gland, from your third eye, that you're sending all over your body, right? Feel it in your imagination. Anticipate this sensation coming over you, right? Anything that's disaligned, anything that's tight, allow to release into that. That's a major key right there. Major key. Visualize the vibrations emanating from the third eye. This is straight from the emerald tablets, okay? Another variation off that. If you're focusing on a single point, on a single chakra, realize that there's a field and a harmonic of that. If you can imagine and tap into that pitch, that field coming from the planetary body and align it with that chakra, bang, you can allow things, feel the vibration out here and allow the tightness, right? Allow this field to harmonize with this one, and all of a sudden that field will flow through you. This is the basic keys, the foundation work for extrasensory perception and energy work. I'm just trying to see if there's any other really essential points. Whatever. I'm just going to give you a quick conclusion and this like brief overview. Feel all. Feel all. Allow all things to happen within that. Do not expect. Do not react. Do not anticipate. Do not judge. Passive observer. Be the passerby. Disassociate from the physical identity. Associate with the higher identity looking down. Use your imagination, breath, and awareness to access the subtle realms. Okay? Tranquility of mind, tranquility of body. Release all to transcend the 5 physical senses and go into the subtle. You must let the body, you must overcome and transcend the body. Okay? Release what you're feeling here. Allow discomfort, allow pain. Feel it all. Feel it all. Right? You must have courage of mind. Courage. You must be brave and also disassociating. Become one with the sun state. Use your imagination to direct your path. Always come back to a full picture of light, a full picture of flowing oneness and peace and bliss. Always come back to that. Keep that imagination, always go towards it. Keep your eyes forever turned to the light. Feel all the darkness and allow it to transmute. The problem is behind you. The problem is what you can't feel. Feel all of that, right? Use vibration, use light, use your own inclination, your own intuition, and alter my techniques to suit your needs. Become one with the sun state, one with the light, one with the all. Feel the vibrations, feel the pulses, and release yourself from the bondage of darkness, the bondage of man. That is the foundational work. Some maxims, some mantras. This is probably the first one. I'll come at you with the second one most likely, with some other things that I think about. Hope you enjoyed this video in this package for extrasensory perception and psychic development. This is key. Always come back to this. Always remember these things that I spoke of. This is straight truth. This stuff I still use to this day and will always use. Okay? It's the highest level information, and it will assist you anywhere you are on the spectrum. Keep expanding, keep feeling, keep healing, and keep exploring. Never stop seeking and stay woke, fam. Thanks for purchasing. Have fun in this whole compilation of energy work, extrasensory techniques, meditations that I will be posting on my Patreon or in this package that you purchased. I thank you guys. Love you for the support. I love you anyway. Have a great day. And yeah, go on to the next one. Don't forget these things. Always come back to it.